Hi, this is Matt Blanchett from Blanchett Homes, and when I'm not selling houses, I like to walk through the streets of historic hometowns to appreciate the places that have stood the test of time. Walk with me.
Hello, I'm Matt Blanchett, and this is Lincoln, Alabama Blanchett. We're joined today by Gordon Harris.
Hey, Matt.
3 High Street in Ipswich, Massachusetts. I'm told this has the highest concentration of first period houses in the country.
That's right.
So,
All of High Street.
all of High Street.
Yep.
Lincoln's very curious about this place. Some things I noticed right off the bat, besides the trucks going by and the ambient noise, we have a 5-bay facade here. You notice the 5 windows across the front of the house, which would tell me that it's a Georgian house. However,
Yep.
I'm a little bit confused, Gordon, and I need your help because it looks a little bit like a Greek revival as well. So tell us about this property.
So we actually have a date of 1725 on this house, which when I first saw that, it's pretty surprising. And I've been inside the house. You know, it has tall ceilings. It has a central stairway. It's all of what we would think of as a Georgian or maybe even later 1800 federal type house.
Yeah.
But the fact is that actually this guy had some money. He was, John Gaines. He was a family of cherry makers, and they built this really early Georgian mansion. There's a couple others that we've already looked at in the past here.
Okay.
And this corner must have been really exciting when people saw that suddenly these large, deep houses were being constructed.
Nice. And you can tell from the granite foundation in the front of the house, as well as the width and the height of the house, that this was a revolutionary home.
It was a revolution. You know, a lot of interesting things happening right in this area because we're only about a block and a half away from the center of the town, the old traditional center of the
Great
town
place to
with
be.
the church. And so as you go out further, the older homes were being kept. But right here, this is where, the rich people in the town were building their houses.
Well, this is a beauty. You always pick out the best houses. What else can you tell us about this?
Well,
What about the chimneys here?
It did have 2 chimneys, and I think it still does, although they're a little bit different level here.
Okay.
When you're looking at a house, unless you go up into the attic or the basement, you don't always know exactly when every element was constructed. And certainly a house like this has changed because it became the Episcopal parsonage for a while, and it was a boarding house for the Ipswich Female Seminary, one of the first schools for women here in America. So right here on High Street. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. If you're walking through Ipswich, definitely check out High Street. Thanks for walking with us, and we'll see you next time.